remember that story in the Bible where the synagogue leader thought that his daughter was deceased. And he had the people around him, and they're talking about oh, it's no sense in you talking to Jesus about this because the girl is gone. She's gone. Or so they thought. And Jesus heard them talking to him and went over to the house. And when he got there, it was a bunch of noise and all this stuff going on. So he's like y'all doing all that. The girl is not even dead. She's just sleeping. And they thought something was funny. The joke was on them in the end, but they thought something was funny. So you know what he did? Since it's so funny, laugh outside. He kicked them out. Laugh outside. That's what. Giggle about it there. So he kicks them out, and he tells the girl to get her rump up. She gets up and starts walking around. Okay, I'm going somewhere with this. Hold on. There's another story in the Bible where Jesus is doing like a teaching, talking to the people. And I guess Mary and the others came up to the door. And when they came to walk in, one of the people that were already in the room said, "Oh, Jesus, like your mom, your family is here." And Jesus looked over. Oh, I just imagine it. He just looked over, looked at the people that are sitting here listening to him teach. And he looked over at them and had the gall. I mean, probably said it with his whole chest. And he said, "These are my family. My family are those that want to do the will of God." Not you came, and not Mary had to push you out, and you're saying this, looking her dead square in her eyes, saying that the people that are sitting here actively interested in, the things of the spirit, those are your family. Let me tell you why I'm talking about both of those. I started realizing, and I went through this too, but I'm realizing that a lot of believers don't realize that, and I'm going to say it anyway. A lot of believers don't realize that they don't have to prove anything to anyone. And a lot of believers don't realize that they're not obligated. They're not obligated to stick around and have certain people around them while they're walking through their journey. We cannot expect people that are not led by the Spirit to understand the things of the Spirit. They got to go. When you start talking about what the Lord is doing for you, when you start talking about where the Lord is calling you, and people, oh, please, here she go again, or oh, this, oh, that. And I had moments like that years ago. If it's still happening, I wouldn't know because I don't pay attention to these people. But I've had moments where I would be going through that, and instead of me just staying locked in on what God was calling me to do, I started spending a little bit of my time trying to figure out how I can make the people believe in what I knew God was telling me. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. You don't have to let them continue to follow you. You don't have to answer the phone. You don't have to text them back. You don't have to talk about it in person. You don't owe anyone anything. Keep walking. Keep walking, because one thing about the Lord that you claim to believe in, he wasn't playing that crap. You want to laugh, you don't believe in what I'm about to do, you want to put your terrible energy, because that's what that is. Laughing, scoffing. I'm telling you that the girl isn't dead. See, you can't understand things of the Spirit. I'm telling you that this is not what you think it is. It's not what it seems. And I'm about to show you, and you think something is funny. You think the joke is finna be on me? Get out. Y'all keep trying to let people that don't have the best interest in you and in your journey, let them stick around like you have to prove something to them. Let them see it away from you. Get out. Oh, but that's my mom. Oh, but that's my cousin. Oh, but that's my sister. We've been best friends since elementary school. Get out. Get out. And I'm name dropping like that because, see, those are close people. That's family. That's my best friend. Okay. Those that want to do the will of God, these are my family. Since you're struggling with how to kick people out, Those that want to do the will of God. Those that want to do the will of God. Those that want to do the will of God. So the people that are trying, that are actively walking towards being led by the Spirit, the people that are actively seeking to walk in the kingdom of God, because there's a certain understanding that comes with knowing the difference between the two kingdoms. That, oh my goodness, that alone is such a beautiful thing to behold. But there's a difference. You're sitting up here trying to explain to worldly people why God called you to do this the way he called you. Imagine Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego doing what you're doing. The story wouldn't have ended the same way. Y'all sitting around here, you don't have to accept that crap. Kick them out. They don't need to keep following you. Oh, I just want them to see my glow up. I just want them to see how it prevails in the end. Oh, they're going to see. They're going to see. It might hit their For You page. Somebody else might share it, pop up on their thing, but they don't have to be following you. We got this cute little thing now where we can hit remove follower, delete subscriber. You don't have anything to prove to these people. And then that energy. Another reason why I feel like he put them out, not only because they lack the faith, but when you're surrounded by people that don't believe, you run the risk. Not saying that Jesus ran this risk, but I'm saying that what I'm about to say is a possibility. You run the risk of allowing their beliefs to influence your faith. You run the risk of just a little bit of doubt seeping in, a little bit of fear seeping in, a little bit of anything that is not of the kingdom seeping in, because instead of you clearing them out and allowing those that, the girls that get it, allowing those to stay, allowing the people that are actively walking towards things of God to stay, you like, what's going on? We've been best friends since kindergarten. Okay, do you not think that someone else will be your friend? Like, I'm confused. It's hard. Not as hard as it's going to be when you look up in a certain amount of time and realize that you allowed that negativity to hold you back. Laughing, opinions, making unwarranted comments, shady. Here she go again. Yeah. And again and again and again. And what's so beautiful about being able to put people out and not think about who they are and what they were to you, in the end, everyone is going to see the truth. So that's all I got to say. You have nothing to prove, nothing to gain, and nothing to hide. Kick them out. Oh, family, friends, the people that are in alignment with the Spirit, that's your family and friend.